Want to learn to do that? You're in the right place. Skip, or ISSS for short, is the biggest skip in the game, but also one of the hardest. It saves about 20 seconds by skipping a big part of the ice section and is a must to learn if your time is under the 7 to 8 minutes range. I'll go over the 3 key parts of this jump in detail. First, I'll go over the positioning. When you get to this rock, position your hands somewhere on the upper right edge of it. Make sure that none of your hands are on the ice or they'll slip off when doing the swing. Your hands should be very close together or a bit crossed. Now for the swing. Swing left a little bit by moving your mouse down left. You really don't need a big left swing, about 45 degrees should do the trick. Then make a J motion with your mouse. Move your mouse down right, then diagonally up right, but mostly up. You should start moving your mouse up when your body is straight. It should look a bit like this. When you start going up with your mouse, start pressing W or space as well. Keep holding it and keep moving your mouse up for the rest of the jump. Your left arm should bend a little bit during that pull-up. And now we got speed, baby. If your right hand slips a bit, it's fine, don't worry about it. Now for the most important part, the skitters. As I said, this is the most important part. You can still make the jump even if you have a bad swing or low positioning if you get good skitters. Our goal is to not slip at all on the ice. How? By making use of a specific game mechanic. You see, if you grab a slippery surface with one hand while holding up, you'll slip instantly. However, if you do the same thing while your other hand is grabbed on a non-slippery surface, you will not slip instantly. In fact, you'll be able to pull on it for a second or two before slipping. This is what we're going to use to climb ice as if it were a regular surface. Alright, now back to the jump. So, once you reach about 30 degrees right, release only the right hand. Do not release both hands. Then, wait a little bit and grab the ice with your right hand. We don't want to grab the ice when both of our arms are fully extended, because if we do, we won't have room to pull with both hands. Grabbing the ice when your right hand is in this area will make sure of that. See how our left arm still has room to unbend? Then we want to hold both hands on the ice for somewhere between 1 to 3 frames to get that pull up without slipping that I was talking about earlier, and then release the left hand. Getting only a few frames with both hands grabbed on can be a little bit tricky because you can't physically count frames, so you basically have to feel it out. Try to overlap your left and right clicks too much and then overlap them less and less until you can overlap them for only a few frames. You really just have to build muscle memory for this. These frames are the most important frames of the jump because they'll give us the extra height we need to make the jump. As a side note, I keep saying jump, but it's really more of a skitter because we always have at least one hand grabbed on the ice at all times. Watch how our left arm is unbending. We want to release it before it's fully extended, otherwise we'll get rubber banded by it and lose all our speed. This is why we only want to pull up with both hands for a few frames. Alright, now the hard part is done. Once our left hand is released, it will shoot upward. Try to time a left hand grab close to your first grab or slightly above. Again, ideally we want our grabs to overlap a little bit, but this overlap is less important than the first one because we already basically got all the speed we need to make the jump. Then release the right hand. It'll shoot upward as well, and you want to try to aim for the part of the rock that extends downward to increase your chance of making it. But really, if you did it well, you should shoot upward and make it with room to spare. Holding the ice with your left hand after grabbing the rock can help you not slip off after making the jump. That's it. That's the jump. If you're struggling, and trust me, you will struggle, learn each part separately and then put them together. Really focus on your clicks timing and don't just try it over and over without thinking. Here's a few more ISSS examples for you. Okay, that's it. Bye bye.